everyone, Live It Like Lisa here. Welcome back to my Simplified Life series. Today we are going to be tackling the living room. So our main, it's called a great room, so it kind of encompasses the living area, dining area. We've got our office nook over that way, but I'm going to do the office nook in a separate video because there's quite a lot going on in that area. So I might actually combine my office nook and my entryway into the one video, because my entryway is not a massive area, depending on how long the videos end up being. If they're longer than 15 minutes per area, I might just make 2 videos. Otherwise, I might combine that into one video. So if you're new to my channel or you haven't seen this series before, I am making a series of videos called my Simplified Life series, where I'm going room by room and just getting rid of crap. That's basically what I'm doing. I'm just trying to make my life more simple. So that's what this whole series is about. So yeah, I'm just going room by room, going, okay, getting rid of a lot of the clutter that I don't need, just keeping stuff that I really do need and that I use, and just getting rid of the rest, just to try and create a less cluttered environment to live in. Now, for me personally, I love the cluttered look in other people's homes. Like, I love not the messy look as such, but you know, like the country cottage look where they've got just like shelves that are just covered with like all antique-y, vintagey looking things, and bookshelves, and they're just all, I just love it. Like, when every nook and cranny there's something new to look at and little pieces here and there. I absolutely love that look, and when I'm on Pinterest, I'm just drawn to those rooms and those sort of pictures. But for me, I just can't live like that. Like, I love looking at it, but I just feel uncomfortable being surrounded by it all. So yeah, I've just worked out, I've just got to live my fantasies of that look through other people, but just create a home that I feel calm in and comfortable in, and that is just creating a more simple life for me. So yeah, that's basically what this whole series is about, is just getting rid of the clutter. I've spent quite a few years accumulating all this clutter, thinking that that's the kind of cottagey look I wanted to try and achieve in this house. But the more stuff I got, the less I was enjoying living in those areas, if that makes sense. So I think this is about part 4, the living area. I've done my master bedroom, pantry, kitchen so far. So yeah, this is part 4. If you haven't seen the previous videos to these, I've got a playlist of this whole series down below, so I will link that down below in the description box, and maybe even put a link up here to the playlist if I can work out how to do it. But yeah, so this week is living room week. So without any more talking, let's get stuck into it. So just to give you an overview of the area that we're doing today, it's this whole area here. So we've got my kitchen over there, and then this sort of area kind of encompasses like a sitting area, our dining room, office nook, or dining area, office nook. Then we've got our TV on this side. That's what we sort of watch while we're eating. And then we've got a shelf here, and then that moves into the kitchen. So yeah, as you can see, we've got quite a lot of clutter. A lot of this stuff I was sort of taking pictures of and getting ready to sell. But this whole area just needs a good going over and a rethink about what I want to keep in this area and how I want it to look. So this is what we're going to be tackling today. I thought I'd better give you guys a before, because I forgot to do that in my kitchen. I keep forgetting that not everyone watches me regularly and knows what my kitchen looks like before. So I'll give you a bit of a before go over of this area. I really need to do my windows as well again. That's mostly on the outside. That's all the dogs jumping up. So they'll probably be another day. But yeah, this is what we want to tackle today. And that area there, like I said, there's quite a lot in those cupboards, so I think I might do that a separate day, and just concentrate on the main living parts today. All right, so we're going to start in the living area first, or the sitting area first, And what I'm going to do is just clear everything out of there. So I'm just going to take all the cushions off the couch, all the throw rugs, all the decor. I'm just going to dump it all on the table, give everything a good clean and a good vacuum, and then slowly put back only the things that I really, really love. Now, the main thing I want to remove from this area is this jute rug. I do like the look of it, but having a cat, well, we've got 2 cats at the moment, but this cat here is the main one that scratches up on the jute rug and pulls all those little tufts up, and it just looks a mess. So I just resigned myself to the fact that I'm not going to have a jute rug while I've got a cat. There's just no point. And plus the fact that I think these jute rugs accumulate so much dirt and so much dust. And I'll be the first to admit I have not lifted this rug up and dusted or vacuumed under it for probably over a year. So it's going to be a nice treasure trove to see what we find under this rug. The other thing I want to remove, and I no longer want, is that stack of suitcases in the corner. That whole stack of suitcases is going to go, as well as the round basket thing that's on the wall. I'm just removing that as well. It's not that I hate it. I don't hate it. I'm trying to just rid myself of extra stuff that I just don't really care that much about. It's actually hard for me because I'm not sentimental about things. So in a way, it's hard because I can quite easily just get rid of everything and not have anything and be totally fine with that. But I do have to keep telling myself that I do need some things to make the house look pretty and fill up some spaces. So we're just going to clear the space out first, give everything a bit of a vacuum, and then slowly just put things back that I really, really want to keep. These skies have a different light, white noise that keeps me up at night. I can't help but think back to you. That I would recognize, I replay the memory of you. It's been hard, you know I wanted to stay, caught us off guard, but there was no other way. Did you wait? 'Cause I've been counting the days, and I'm calling home to say I'm coming home to you. I'm coming home to you. So this is the reason I no longer want the jute rug. Oh my God. I mean, okay, I have to admit it's been like probably a year since I vacuumed under it, but like look at all this mess and look at all the sand and the grit and the dirt that was just sitting under that rug. Like, I mean, if the rug's not there, all of that dirt wouldn't be there. You know what I mean? So this is one reason why getting rid of that rug will help to simplify my life. I mean, you can just see all the dust that's getting vacuumed up as I'm doing it. Now, we do have a little robot vacuum cleaner, so that's definitely going to make that vacuum cleaner's job a lot easier, not having all of this jute rug to try and vacuum around. So it's just got clear floor now that it can just get all the dirt, all the dust up. So yeah, it's definitely going to be a lot better, I think. So this rug I'm actually keeping. This was actually a rug. It's the exact same rug I've got in my theatre room, but when they sent this one originally, it was the wrong size. It was way too small. Like I ordered one that was like twice the size of this. So they ended up sending the right one and said for me to just keep this one. So I ended up with a free rug, so to speak. Even though it's not quite, I mean, it's obviously not the right shape for this area, but I just thought there's not really anywhere else I can use it. So I'm actually happy to use it in this area, and I just kind of tuck it under there. It's backed and everything like that, so it shouldn't get too dusty under there. And the Roomba vacuum cleaner can get over it easily. So I'm just I wish that I could find a face that I would recognize. I replay the memory of you. It's been hard. Okay, so the only things I'm going to put back into this chest are, I've got a spare set of couch covers, or the slip covers for this IKEA lounge, and the 2 single chairs. So yeah, I haven't even taken them out of the box yet. So just in case anything happens to the ones I've got, you know, knowing my luck, they'll never produce another one again. So I just wanted to have a spare set of slip covers just in case. So they're going back in here. And then I'm getting rid of all the extra throw cushions and throw rugs, and I'm just keeping my blue throw rug, which I really like. It's like a waffle weave blanket, and a couple of pillowcases that I can just interchange with the ones, or with the pillows that I've already got. So for the lounge itself, I've got one of these white waffle weave style throw blankets that I like to just drape over the lounge. Not only does it help to protect it from getting too dirty, but I just like that cozy look that these sort of throw blankets give when you drape it over the lounge. Just got a throw rug there handy if you ever need to wrap yourself in it on a cold night. And then as for the pillows, I'm just going to keep 4 of these European sized pillows for the 3-seater, and then just 1 small cushion on each of the single chairs. Whereas before I had probably about 7 pillows on this 3-seater and 2 each on the single seaters. And, you know, by the time you've got all those cushions on, no one's got anywhere to sit. So these European cushions, though, they are really comfy when you're lounging on the couch. Okay, so as for this decor, for the most part, I actually like everything on this shelf, but I am thinking, like, do I really need to have those bottles up there? I don't, so I think I'm actually going to get rid of them. They are pretty bottles, but I think I can live without them, so they're going. So I think someone else maybe can get some use out of them. They are pretty though. So I think I'm happy with those 2 shelves. There's not too much on them, but I like what is actually on them and how they look. Same with this one below it. Now for the next shelf down, I'm not really 100% happy with what's on there. I don't even know if you can see, it's probably a bit dark. But we've just got some glass bottles, my Stilton cheese canister thing, or whatever you call those, little crock thing, and a little frame with a cow in it. And then down the bottom there is a basket with just some candles that they're used up, but I get the wax out of them and put them in my wax warmer, just so I can use every last drop. So these 2 shelves definitely are going to be changing, because I'm not happy with the way they look at all. I think we'll change that up a little bit now. So I'm just getting rid of the basket underneath this table, and these cotton stems, I'm just a little bit over them, so clearing this table off. I've got all these cotton stems, and to be honest, I'm not even sure I like them anymore. So I think I'm going to get rid of them. I don't know, they're just not doing much for me anymore. And I'm just seeing if any of these might look better in here. Maybe some pampas grass. I don't mind the look of that actually, but is it me? I don't know. This is my pampas grass now. I really like the way that looks, a lot better than the cotton. I think it just gives it a bit more of a light and airy feel to it. This is the disaster that's the rest of the house. I still haven't finished completely in here, although I do like that it's looking a lot more airy, definitely, and I don't want to clutter it up with stuff, but yeah, like I said, I still want to put something different on that middle shelf. This little milk, I think they call a milking bench or milking stool, I'll probably just put over in that corner there. I really like that, and I don't want to get rid of it, but I will be getting rid of that one there, because yeah, I don't really have a use for it anymore. The plastic one definitely keeping, because that's when I need to get up onto higher things, but that other little one I think I'll get rid of. Yeah, we are getting through it. I'm going to get all of this kind of decluttered and put away where it needs to belong. Then I'll see what decor I've got left with to decorate, and we'll keep going. Did you wait? 'Cause I've been counting the days, and I'm calling to say So I want to put all this stuff away, but I just want to show you everything that has so far come out of my living area. So getting rid of that. These were some old bed sheets that I used to cover the lounge with, but I'm just doing away with that. Those are some European cushions that or cushion covers that I used for Halloween. Doing away with that. Getting rid of this basket. I don't want it. I don't use it. Getting rid of that little step stool thing. Don't want it. Don't use it. Getting rid of this washing basket. Don't want it. Don't use it. Getting rid of all of these cotton stems. I'm just not loving them anymore. All of these throw rugs are going. So all of this, all of that, all of that. All of these pillows are going. I just figured, because they always end up on the floor anyway, so I just want 4 cushions on the big couch, because I do actually use those and they're really comfy with, you know, when you're lying on the lounge, and then 1 small cushion on each of the single chairs. So all of these excess ones, they're all going. Those are the suitcases, they're going. That's the jute rug, that's definitely going. I wish I could get rid of the cat, but she's staying. So all of this here, I'm getting rid of this. This was on my dining table. It's too big, I don't like it. Getting rid of that. That's just a lid off a candle I'm getting rid of. So those glass bottles, those candlesticks, I like them. Well, I like the shape of them. Not certain if I like them in black, so I may paint them white and keep them. I'm gonna keep them in my decor cupboard for now. And if I find I haven't reached for them in a few months, or, you know, whenever, by the time Christmas comes around, if I haven't used them, I'm gonna get rid of them. That just needs to go back in my candle cupboard. These 2 I'm getting rid of. So I'm going to clear all this off my dining table now, and then I can do my dining table. So this tiered tray that used to sit on the end of my kitchen there, I've got nothing in it at the moment, so I'm just going to sit it in my decor cupboard. I definitely don't want to get rid of it because I absolutely love it, and I do use this in my holiday decor for Halloween and Christmas. So it may just be one of those items that I just bring out for, you know, the holidays, but definitely not getting rid of that. This little table and this shutter backdrop is what I've been using to take my pictures on to sell stuff on Marketplace. So I'm just going to put that in the bar room for now and use the bar room as my photo booth. And that pot I'm probably going to give a makeover to and then sell it, because it's a bit ugly at the moment. So I'm just going to clear this whole table off, put everything away. Not away, it's actually all going to be stored in my theatre room at the moment. That poor room, it always gets the stuff stored in it. I didn't tell you in my whole life update vlog of all the stuff that had gone wrong in our lives over the last 18 months. Our theatre room TV blew up as well. That was one of the other incidents that I forgot to mention in that video. So we haven't been able to use our theatre room at the moment. Michael's hoping it might just be a fuse in the TV, so it might just be as simple as switching out the fuse. I hope so, because that TV was basically brand new. It was less than 2 years old, so I'm hoping it's an easy fix. But at the moment, we're not using it. That theatre room is currently housing all the stuff that I'm selling and getting rid of. I'm not going to show you it today. I'm going to try and neaten it up a little bit before I show you guys, because not only is it housing all the stuff I'm getting rid of from my own house personally, but with my mother-in-law passing away a couple of months ago now, we also have a lot of her stuff that we are slowly going through and selling, or, you know, seeing what we want to do with. So a lot of that is being stored in that room at the moment, only because it's the only room we're not really using. So, you know, we can shut the door and pretend it doesn't exist for a little while. So I'm going to put everything that's on the table into that room now, and then we'll start moving on to the dining area and my little decor shelf that I have in my dining area. And yeah, we'll just keep going. So, I don't know, I'm not keen on all of this, so I think I'm just going to clear it off just to see if it looks good bare. Because I mean, I don't want my house to look like it's clinical, but I just don't see the need to have all this sitting there if it doesn't really enhance it. I'm coming home to you. And I know that it's hard with you, but I'm coming home. Hold on to my embrace this time, I promise it won't break. I'm hoping that things haven't changed. Life took us far apart, but it never took away my heart. Have you been holding it safe? Cause it's been hard. You know I wanted to stay, caught us off guard, but there was no... Alright, so I've cleared the whole table off and we're just left with the stuff that belongs on the dining table. I'm pretty happy with these things. I like the way they look. So I'm not really going to do much as far as the decor for my table, but looking at the state of my table and the chairs, it does remind me that these need a good makeover again. I need to repaint my chairs. The table's not too bad, but I need to give it a good scrub all on the white part. It's looking a little bit grotty. I'll just give these a wipe over. Those don't get used, so they're only empty. I got rid of the big tray that was sitting in because it was just too big and clunky. I didn't like the way it looked. It just looks a little bit more simple, a bit more plain. Okay, so dining table's done. The next shelf I want to tackle now is this little decor shelf here. So what we have up the top. Now I love this shelf. There's a few extra things on here that I need to just get rid of, but for the most part I really like the way all of the stuff looks on it. I do have quite a lot of these though, so I think I can get rid of some. I just want to keep maybe 2 and then the smaller one, and I want to raise one up just so it looks like it's a little bit taller. So I'm going to do that, and then I'll get rid of these 2 extra ones. I don't feel like I need all of them. So I'm coming home to you. I'm coming home to you. And like I said, guys, I'm not like a minimalist by any means, but I'm just trying to minimize the amount of stuff I got. So I am getting rid of a lot, but I kind of like the way that looks at the moment. And I mean, in a few months' time, if I just feel like, nah, I'll get rid of those 2 things, they can go later. But for this declutter today, I think I'm happy with the way that top shelf looks. I really love the shape of this jug, but I'm not overly keen on the ducks on it. This I'm going to give a makeover to. It has got a tiny bird in there, but eventually I'm going to give a little makeover to that. So I'm happy with that. I like the way that looks. These I really love. That I love. That they're just my candle, tea light candles, and that I'm happy with there. So yeah, I feel like that can all stay. So I'm not really doing much to get rid of any of this stuff here. That I really like. There's not a lot on there, but I really like the way it looks. I may change out what's inside that terrarium later. Not right now, it's not that important, but yeah, I'm keeping everything on that shelf. Now the bottom shelf, I'm just going to go through. That's a whole basket of tea towels. I don't need that many tea towels, so I'm going to go through that and get rid of a lot of those. There were other tea towels in those baskets as well that I've gotten rid of. So yeah, we'll go through those baskets. I'm coming home to you. I'm coming home to you. I'm coming home to you. And I know that it's hard with you, but I'm coming home. I think I have these ones for Halloween, so I will keep those. They're fine. Those I don't like. That one I don't mind. And those are my Easter ones, so I'll keep those for Easter. They're fine. Said I was going to keep that one. I'll keep that one for this year. Those can go in my everyday ones, I think. I can just use those each day. And I think I had those for Easter as well. So I'll keep those. And the white ones always come in handy as well. Okay, so I'm not really doing too much decluttering. I'm just getting rid of those yucky ones. I'll put those to use every day, and then I'll just keep these ones for my holiday tea towels. So, well, that was quick and easy. The other thing I'm doing in this room as well is to remove this theatre sign. I haven't liked it for a long time, to be honest. It was great when I was doing my whole theatre room update, but yeah, I'm just getting rid of it, trying to make the walls a little bit barer and a little bit cleaner, so it's gone. Okay, I'm gonna try and film the after before I lose any more daylight. We're gonna excuse that section because that's gonna be in another video. I just have no energy to do that one right at the moment, but I'm really happy with the way everything looks now. So I decided to get rid of all the decor on that ledge. I'm just happy to have it plain. I might change my mind later, but I'm happy with the way that looks at the moment. It's just got the TV, and that's really all. On this little shelf now, we have this decor. I haven't really changed anything from when I was doing it in the video. Pretty happy with everything that's on there at the moment. And like I said, in a few months' time, I can always, you know, declutter again and get rid of more things. But I'm really liking all that decor at the moment. My kitchen's still looking nice. I'm actually going to show you a few updates in the kitchen in another video. I've already done a few tweaks. So here's the dining table now, and again, I got rid of that big round basket that the Lazy Susan was sitting in, and you know, it's one extra item not in my house anymore, and I'm happy with the way that all looks. Another project, again, I think I mentioned in the video before, I've really got to redo these chairs and tables. They're looking a real mess at the moment, so that's going to be another up and coming video. So yeah, the lighting's not 100%. We've got the sun coming directly in through this window here, so I'm going to do the best I can, but I feel it looks a lot more light and airy now without the big jute rug and without all the suitcases sitting on the floor and all the extra decor. So I'm really happy with the way it looks. I think it's going to be a lot easier to clean as well. The Roomba's not going to have a hard time getting over the jute rug. And yeah, I don't even think I'm going to put another one in here. Just all that dirt that was collected underneath it. I was like, oh, horrified. So I took the basket off the wall here. Oh, this lighting, come on. Work with me. So yeah, I took that basket off the wall. I didn't like it. It's going. I've moved this little pot plant stand into this corner. Previously it was next to there, but I just felt it was just too much going on where the stools are. So I've just got the little footstool and that plant there. I've gotten rid of all the extra pillows, so just the single chairs have one cushion. The triple chair has 4, but they don't typically get thrown on the floor like all the other ones do, because I actually use those to, you know, snuggle up with while I'm on that lounge. Then on the back table here, not very much at all, just got my diffuser and a couple of, you know, coffee table books. and that's just a macrame placemat that I just put on there, so if you're putting hot drinks or that sort of thing on there. So that's all I've got on that table. Again, I'm going to do something about these pillows. I love this one. I know it's the ugliest looking pillow you've ever seen. It's one that I've made, but oh, to actually snuggle up on when you're on this lounge, it is super comfy. So I probably will do some different pillowcases for those eventually, but I'm happy with the way that looks now. It's fine. It's still got that little bit of a cottagey cozy vibe, but yeah, I probably will be doing some new pillow covers for them. And on the chest here now, I've just got a couple more coffee table books. Some, I don't know if you can see those, some Lauren Conrad ones and a Mrs. Hinch one. And on the, as decor here, we've just got a little basket. I was going to get rid of the basket, but I actually liked the bit of contrast it gave, and it just helped group those items together. So when I'm cleaning and that sort of thing, I can just take the whole basket off, clean the chest top, and it's all done. And I've just got a little doily on there, which I just like that granny style look. So yeah, now in this section here, like I said, I moved the other pot plant stand, and I've just kept the milking stool there. I love that. I really do like it. So I was happy to keep that and just put a little plant on it. Again, I've narrowed it down to just one cushion on the chair, and we've got a throw rug hanging over the end of that one. And I've just kept that throw rug for this one, and that one doesn't have one. So I got rid of all the excess throw rugs. I got rid of the basket that was sat under there. That used to contain all the extra throw rugs, but I just didn't feel like I needed it anymore. And now this is my pampas grass in the glass container. I much prefer that look than the cotton stems, that's for sure. So I'm going to get rid of those cotton stems. I'm just a little bit over them. I was a bit mad on them for a while, but yeah, I'm just not liking the way they look. Then I have my little DIY ginger jar there that I did, and then a little book stack with some birds on them. Now I may redo that book stack or do a different one eventually, but I just think the colours go nice together with that little setup there, so I'm happy with that for now. And I think I've got my little bookcase where I want it to be. Like, I think I'm happy with it now. So again, I can just get rid of more stuff in a couple of months' time, you know, if I'm just not happy with the way it looks, or I just feel like there's too much. But for now, I'm just happy with what I've got. So some of those black books and black decor that was where the TV was, I have incorporated into this corner stand now. So you've got a couple of the black books there and the candle I've sat on top with the plant. That shelf hasn't changed. I've kept everything as is. Same as that shelf, that's still the same. That one's still the same. And then this one underneath here, we have a 100-year-old German Bible that was from my mother-in-law. I've moved that from the office shelves onto here, and I've just put another little faux pot plant and frame. That frame that was there, I sat that on top. So I'm pretty happy with the way that looks at this stage. I may tweak it later, but just for now I'm happy. And then in this basket here is where I keep all of the essential oils for the diffuser. And yeah, I haven't mopped the floors and I haven't done any of the windows. And as I've been cleaning this room and reorganizing it, I have realized what a deep clean it actually really needs. So that will probably be another video. It'll be doing a deep clean of my simplified living areas, of my simplified rooms. So see if it makes a big difference. So I kept this frame up here. I like the Darcy Doyle frame, so I'm happy with that. I mentioned the stool. That's the kitchen, still looking pretty clean. So yeah, that's pretty much it. The Roomba's there for now. I'm gonna find a better spot for that. I don't like that it's like stuck in the middle of the of the walkway and of the room, so I may try and find a better spot for that. But yeah, I think I like the TV nice and clear now. And like I said, that section there with all the cupboards is probably going to be the next video along with my entryway. Well, I hope you've enjoyed that video, guys, and I hope it's given you some ideas on how you can declutter and simplify your own living space. For me, I'm really happy with this pared down look. Even just removing that jute rug has made a huge difference to the space. Like, as much as I liked the look of it, it just looks so much cleaner without it. So for me, yeah, I don't think I'll be putting that back in. I'll just be completely getting rid of it. And like I said, I don't mind the blue rug that we've got in here now, because that's easy to clean, easy to vacuum. So yeah, super happy with the way this has turned out. I hope you're enjoying the series so far. I've still got quite a few more rooms to do, so stay tuned for those. And I will leave a link to the series playlist in the description box below if you want to check out the other videos. So yeah, hope you've enjoyed that video, guys, and I will see you in my next one. Thanks for watching.
This time I promise it won't break. I'm hoping that things haven't changed. Life took us far apart, but it never took away my heart. Have you been holding it safe? 'Cause it's been hard.